Hello my darlings, welcome back, and today we're doing a no makeup look, and you can already see that I've started an eyebrow. And what I'm trying to do with this, and all of us out there doing no makeup looks, is having on makeup but not looking like we're made up. This is for every day, out the door, around the house, wherever you want to wear it, but just not going out blank face. So as you can see here, blank face except with a little bit of an eyebrow on. And I don't like to go out looking like this. I like to go out with that where I have a little bit of color, because if you're like me and I see myself in a reflection in a store window with nothing on my face, I just feel like, oh, who is that? A little drastic there, but I really do inside go, oh my gosh, is that my mom? You know, so that's sort of how you feel, or at least I do. I just have a stiff brush here, and I'm just going to use this color a lot today around my eyes to do the trick of having a no makeup. So we're not going in with a dark pencil, a gray pencil. This is just to get a filler, to get some color in there. And this is Essence ROMA eyeshadow palette from Essence. This particular color is just a very nice soft brown with some pinkish, I'd say, undertones in it. A lot of my hair recently, trying to do better with D vitamins and vitamin B's and collagen and my dietary. And since, I'm going to say February, I have lost about 20 pounds. If you look at my very first video, I think you can kind of tell, if you look at now, a difference. I was having problems with inflammation. It seems like no matter what I was eating, I was gaining weight. I was doing vegetarian, vegan, and I wasn't having any success. So I just looked into, and I'm not advising this for everybody, this was what worked for me. And now I'm going off of it a little bit for more of a keto diet, but I did carnivore. And but with the carnivore diet, I literally have seen my hair, part of my hair is now turning more brown. I have more brown when my hair comes out. I can see the strands of hair that, come out every day, that there's more brown in it. It looks more gray instead of white like it used to. So that's surprising to me. My eyebrows, I have eyebrows that are coming in that are darker than they used to be. So just difference. So I did carnivore for since February, March, and I got that 20-pound weight loss. And I'm no dietitian. This is just, how you go around trying different things and look in and read on different things. And I tried vegan, that didn't help. I tried, was doing keto, so I went on just plain carnivore. For me, it was very easy to do. And now what I'm doing is transitioning more to a keto friendly. That's adding back in my vegetables little by little to see what my body is reacting to for inflammation and bloating, etc. I'm not a dietitian, so I can't say go out and do this. I'm just saying that's what worked for me. When I moved to the Netherlands and then over pandemic, I gained 40 pounds. I'll just be real honest with you, because it was just too much. It's too much on my frame, on my body, ankles and knees and such. Put a little bit of color, and already that does something for the face. I always first like to put on a primer with SPF 30, and this is Maybelline Face Studio. And so I'm just going to put that all over, because prepping your face with primer, moisturizer, and SPF 30 already begins to make your face look better, perhaps not as dry. And so anytime then the application of any makeup going over is going to have a better result. Whether it's summer or winter, then you're going to protect your face from damage from the sun. So today is a little bit of a chatty, putting on makeup. It's just to touch base with you guys and let you know what's been going on in my life. So considering a bit of a vlogging as well. I've been in the Netherlands now 4 years, and after 2.5 years of being in lockdown almost, I missed out on taking my exams for Netherlands. I'm letting this dry a little bit, so that's why I'm talking. So I have to do what's called inburgering here, and that means I have to take tests to be able to stay here, even though I'm married. My husband's Dutch. I have to take tests. That test involves that I can read, write, speak, listen and hear Dutch, and then I know about the Dutch culture, government, etc. So for this 65-year-old woman to be learning a whole new language, it hasn't been the easiest thing to do, but I have passed. I've taken 2 of the exams and I passed, and now on Friday I'm taking 3 more tests, and I hope I pass, because it's the listening and the speaking which are the hardest for most of us non-speaking Dutch people. Okay, so let's get back to our makeup, and this is I think one of my new favorites. It's like, I have loved it. It feels and looks like skin. This is Catrice Clean 24-Hour Hyper Hydro Skin Tint. It's vegan. It has hyaluronic acid, squalane, and aloe vera. What it doesn't have, there is no silicones, no microplastic particles. None of that is used in this. So it's a very clean, 98% natural ingredient. So I got this in neutral sand, and it's for sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin out here, and one of the things I'm finding is that when you have lines on your face and wrinkles, that using a lot of different, like a thicker makeup perhaps, and powders on it, it just settles in and makes and defines that. So I've had some ladies asking me what's something that doesn't settle in on my creases, and this I absolutely love. It is more liquidy. So what I like to do is shake it up, put my finger, just shake it up a bit before I put it out. And I apply it with my fingers like so, but you can see it's much more liquidy. But as you can see here, look at that. It's almost my skin color. Exactly. A little bit more. This feels so good going on. It's silky. It's smooth. Is it high coverage? No, it's not high coverage. You can layer it on to get it a little bit, to get it thicker. But the whole idea with the no makeup look, right, is to find that tint or that color that is your skin, but better. And to me, that's what this is. It's my skin, the color, this natural sand, neutral sand. And I have just light to medium skin. I think this came in just a few colors, and I'll link it down below. Got it at the drugstore. So this Catrice is so pocket friendly. I like to call it pocketbook friendly. It is so pocketbook friendly. I think this was around €6. This is one of those I think I'll stock up on. Have you ever done that? Because in a year, 2 years, sometimes these makeups disappear and they're no longer available. Yeah. I think this is one I would buy a dozen of. You might want to, any red or sun damage, brown spots. You may want to go in with a concealer on first. This is also Catrice that I got at the same time, and it's clean high cover concealer. So this is a high cover concealer. You may want to go in with that. Leave it like this if you're now just wanting to keep it just real simple and natural. But I like to go around my nose a little bit. It gets a little red, purpley there underneath my eye on the corners. But I'm not going for a lot. And I'm just going to tap this in. You can use a damp sponge. Go over my eyelid a little bit for some coverage there. It's going to brighten it some. We're keeping it light. And on the side, tap it in. After I get this weekend done with all my tests, I may have to retake it if I don't pass it. But you guys keep your fingers crossed that I pass it the first time. And look under my eye. There isn't really any cakey settling in the lines. I like that. And all I want to create is some definition, a little bit of contouring. So I'm using the same color, which will just complement. When you're using some of the same colors, it then just think of it more as your skin color, but darker. So that it's just giving a bit of contour and pushing back that part of the eye that just makes the rest of the eye look a little bit more defined. But I want to blend it out here so there isn't any line that looks like I put on makeup. All we want to do is go in with a slight amount of blush. So for me, for a no makeup look, just a light blush color so that gives me a bit of rosiness, but not heavily saturated with color and bright highlighting. This is Milani in Tea Rose, and it's just to give a bit of rosiness to take away the grayness that happens with this gray hair. Now, you see the pigtails, so that's probably a good indication, if you know me, that pigtail day normally also means wig day, maybe a hat day, but definitely a wig day. Because a lot of times when I'm needing to hurry, be out the door with a no makeup look, the easiest thing for me to do, because my hair is super thin and hard to style and just run out the door with, I have to spend time on it, but I like being able to just throw on a wig and have instant beautiful hair. See how that gives just a nice color, a rosiness, without looking at my face and going, wow, she has blush on. No makeup look is to look like yourself, but a bit better, to have a glow and some freshness on your face. And I just want to go around my eye a bit. No eyeliner, just a little bit of depth on my eye. So this is just to give a little bit. You won't notice it, but it is making a difference. And then over here on the corner, under my lower lashes, and what really makes it all pop is the mascara. This is one that I absolutely love, and it is called Too Faced. It's called Better Than Sex, but I love this mascara, and I'll show you why. So what I like to do with this is to roll it from the base and then hold it, pushing it up. Take your time, slowly, let it just push it up. Hold it as it starts getting more on there. I just want this to look like my lashes, but better. And what I like to do is just hold it up and hold the lashes up from the tip and let it dry. What I'm doing is like setting it, pushing it to lift as it's drying. And see, just a little bit of mascara makes your eyes pop from this to this. That just makes all the difference. So I'm going to go to the base and pull it and hold. The base, pull it and hold. I'm going to do the same thing where I just push it and hold. And there, eyelashes, they make all the difference in the world. The very last thing that I'm going to put on today is some lips. So like this Hydra, this was a new one that I also got same time, Catrice Clean ID, and it is Hydra Lip Plumper. Again, it's vegan. There are no microparticles, silicones, or mineral oil. And it just gives a nice shine, because who likes dry lips? Gives just a bit of blush color, and it's your lips, but better. And it's a little bit of plump to it, so you feel just a little slight bit of tingle. Now I'm going to put on my wig to show you the finished look, because one of the things I love with wigs is that you can change your look, and sometimes you miss the color of hair that you wore a long time. And I've been brunette, as in this picture. I've been a blonde in this picture. I've been rose gold. Ladies, I have been every color in my life. So this, I'm just going to put on my wig grip, get all my white hair out of the way since this is a blonde wig. And just like a hat, you pop it on, get the lace front in place. Look at that, you can't tell it's a wig. These inventions, the way they've been able to come up with these beautiful fibers is amazing. So that's it for my no makeup look out the door. I hope you enjoyed that. Come back and see me next time in the next video. Doing, my darlings.